choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but I need myself top too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake the pig, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
Tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag. I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit. You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it. I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me.
Oh, run out of money, guys.
She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed.
All right, welcome to the lead. Welcome to the lead. The Super Bowl champ, the Ravens. Strike that like button and subscribe if you're not already. All right, guys. The game on the way. We'll come back and think about how we're gonna pay these guys. Sunday prime time, baby. We like Sunday prime time. Alright guys, fire it up. Fire it up.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
I heard them jokers talking, man. Pressure's on him now. He's going to run up and win this week. So the Chiefs should have lost, cheating the fucking Broncos to win that game.
We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Steelers making their way out, and with their longtime starter, Ben Roethlisberger, leading the way.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. They go play action with Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 4 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels.
What's up, Julian?
The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Thanks a lot, man.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
49-yard line.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Picked off.
Throwing on 1st down,
Come
but
on,
this
guys.
one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. And he's going to go down.
Good sack, guys.
Back at the 40. Darren Lee with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Good job, guys.
He did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Woo! That was almost the one
this is
right
going to
there.
hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Number 21, Mark Ingram.
A look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Where that guy come from? Oh, come on, guys.
Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Yeah,
once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson now. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek,
good throw,
we'll
good
take
throw.
a break.
This dude, man, he never stay on the field. Let his old ass go. That's the center, boy.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
48-yard line.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
All right, good run, good run, good run, good run, good run.
This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there.
Hey, he's the center, that dude, man. I don't want that guy. That guy stayed on the bench.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
A bad throw, Jackson.
They're not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Come on, guys. That was terrible.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were
right there. That was terrible.
Pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the 1st drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And taken right on the 30. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Guys, Baltimore
set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Number 21, Mark Ingram, the ball.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Drag up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Jackson.
Boom.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh,
And that is incomplete.
pass interference.
Couldn't hold on through the contact.
That's my
Brings
law.
up 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player.
Yeah, they got one-on-one,
Check on
man.
his
Needed more
status when
space.
we
That
get
was
back.
just too short for a bomb. Sorry. Well, they really met the bomb standard. That's okay, though. We'll call it. Only the commissioner. You got an asshole.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Run the
That
hole.
was well played there defensively.
That's
2
the
tight
whole
ends in
hole
the
right there.
formation, which essentially gave them
What's he
7
stopping
blockers
for?
up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
You got for us, coach.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That ball caught.
Good job.
Mark Andrews, the tight end.
We're going to pay you
And
for
they're
you.
going to have themselves another first
Big catch
down.
right there.
The tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean
Nah, Joe.
Jackson, when you see him
I think I'll be the home team this year, baby. We was the road team last year in the Super Bowl, so you'll be sitting watching if you make it there, buddy.
Guess what?
If I make it.
Happened, and his receivers took advantage.
Yeah, a long way to go, though,
Line of
guys. Got a
scrimmage
long
to
way to go.
37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
How that guy come up that fast and he's sticking the other guy?
Physical play
That's
on
some
the football
bullshit.
there, and it's 2nd down.
He was sticking that other
Well,
guy.
you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that
guys.
contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the running game. It's Ingram, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tackle made by Devin.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
No score.
Yeah, well, we know them Chiefs ain't gonna make it to the fucking Super Bowl, bitch. And why you leave your fucking mic on at your house all the time so I can hear everything going on, bitch?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He may try and run for this. He's got a first. And now look at this.
This dude always fucking fumbling. Stop it! Come on, Jackson. That's some bullshit.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays.
I pushed R1.
No matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket.
This is bullshit.
But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on
you got picked that off.
Accumulate big plays.
James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
There you go.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Good job.
Picked off by Marlon
Go, Humphrey.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Come on, Big Ben. You should have played with Big Ben.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Ingram. He won't go down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
On any running play,
I ain't playing that clown on mine, man.
That's going to break big.
We got defense, man. Something he don't got.
A nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Whoa, man, where did he get the first? Just barely made that. Wow.
Bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
So it's pretty simple, partner.
I don't know why he's on this playing on my channel when he right at the house with his mic on. Listening right to him.
But now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Yeah, they carry his ass to sleep. Fucking hoe. You know it's past his bedtime. The Broncos had his ass beat. Fucking Kaepernick.
On first down, Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Lucky fucker.
The pickup there, good for a Raven first.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram.
Wow, they hit hard that time.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Man, Chargers falling off the map, man. God damn it, guys.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Ingram.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, but he
what?
did get the first down.
That's touchdown.
As he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown, guy. We just had to lose that time out, man.
The coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
The previous play is under review.
If it's a first down, they give it to him. Right there. He dove. Man, you always watch my plays. Man, fuck you, ho. Watch what you want to watch. Watch your cheating ass plays too, bitch.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has...
And he will take it in.
Why don't you watch that play while you're at it too, ho? Oh, my fault. We got offensive line that you don't got.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football.
I hope you play the Ravens this year. I need to go check the schedule.
All right. Hey, this is exactly
They beat the fuck out you.
Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
I play if I'm at home letting you play, because I know you can't play with Mahomes worth shit. I wasn't cut the X factor off. That'd make it even worse. We're being all Madden by then, since Julian went in, you barely hanging on, so it'd be all right. Let the rookie come in and show you out. And stop coughing, bitch.
Oh, you cocksucking bitch. Fuck you, you fucking sorry motherfucker.
Hey man, been listening to your whole house, for fucking over an hour, you sorry bitch. You always do that shit, man. And I told you this shit, don't. Whatever, man.
Whatever. Looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score.
Come on, fucking Big Ben. You sorry motherfucker. Whoop their ass.
Oh, Big Ben, come on, Ben. Do better than that.
And here's the deal, man. Which one of you motherfuckers, y'all sucking each other's dick, man? Who's the bottom bitch? You and him.
Boys and leave, baby.
He'll look to throw.
Bottom bitch.
Caught by the former Toledo Rocket,
like your little girlfriend Gil, man.
16 yards.
I can't stand him. That's a good throw, Ben. Good throw. Come on, guys, beat his ass.
You mean like the Broncos should have whipped your ass? I don't know how you struggle against the Broncos.
Hey, motherfucker, them bitches cheated me, man.
Hey, teach you gotta watch that damn game, man.
You
always get cheated. You the only one get cheated in this game, man. Whatever, man.
You gonna be where? Man, your ass ain't gonna be nowhere.
You always getting cheated. Nobody else get cheated but you.
Motherfucker think he gonna be in a fucking his first time playing. He think he going to Super Bowl. Man, that motherfucker on crack.
I mean, he was on the side by himself. himself, though, man.
Hey, man.
He is on the side by himself, man.
Stop it. So I tell you what, if he did get this Super Bowl,
he ain't got no rules.
Hey, man, fuck that. I did forget to say that. Hey, you know what? Yeah, he'll get that motherfucker. He gets the Super Bowl, the rules come off.
You mean enforce the rules is enforced, bitch. The rules already off.
Well, I'm talking about, hey, they will be enforced that motherfucker making the Super Bowl. That's for damn sure.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
He's short, baby. Good defense.
And he will be very close.
I got a choice to make. Ain't no first down, bitch. He's short. They got a choice to make.
Hey guys, go for it. Fuck this guy. Let's go. Go for
it. We got defense. Now we get respect around this motherfucker.
All right, we'll see.
And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Well, y'all guys got to step up right here.
They are. They're gonna punt the ball.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh.
Don't be no pussies.
He's been a busy man on this first half as he gets it away.
Go, go, go! Ooh, just made it. Woo. Wow,
that's
close.
That's a good kick. Stop.
Oh! Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels
and
defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you're head down the stretch. You may play outdoors. And
Jackson will give you another fumble or interception. It's coming.
This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either.
He already know how to slide. He don't need your help. He already know how to slide according to him.
The Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Good catch and run, baby. Good catch and run. You fast.
Oh, look at this bullshit here.
You fast, baby.
This guy, how the fuck does he get away with throwing these bullshit-ass passes?
That's why we paying you your money, baby.
Nice job there, catching the short.
Right there, baby. What you talking about?
He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Motherfucker stole my play, you fucking cocksucker.
Hey man, if you ain't copying, you ain't cheating. Fuck you.
Sure the fuck did. Motherfucker stole my route.
Whatever. Hey man, it's in my playbook, bitch.
You cheating, bitch.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
That's it. You ain't copying, you ain't cheating.
Operating from the gun. Jackson dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out.
Pick him off. Got him. He'll get away.
Inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the
that bitch, that punk motherfucker went out of bounds.
Oh yeah, we went out of bounds, bitch. Fuck that shit. We learned our lesson. Can't fumble you out of bounds. If you do, it won't count.
And avoid the big hit.
On second
guys,
it's Ingram. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I ain't Ingram. Okay, Ingram.
Let's put him in 3rd down, guys. You want to put him on you want to put him in 3rd down, and then you want that motherfucker make a decision on 4th down. That's all we want.
Play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Ding da ding da ding da ding da ding ding. Ding da ding da ding da ding da ding da ding da ding. Ravens first down. Big country, baby. That's a real big country right there, dog. That's real big country right there, dog.
Hand it to their big guy to pick up a 1st down.
Fuck you, bitch. Why is it down fucking marker showing 4th down? The animation's off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They go screen. This is Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Help me out, guys. Help me out, guys. Come on, guys. Hey, beat him, please. Come on, man.
I said that motherfucker sounded last week until the motherfucker truck, and he was saying that same shit until they tracked him down and beat his ass.
Who was that? Who was that?
You motherfucker.
Line of
By
scrimmage.
the end of that fucking game, you was quiet. The week before last, whatever it was, you got your ass.
Oh, that was the Raiders. That was 4 weeks ago, bitch. Past tense.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right.
Take it to 2-minute warning, guys.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That motherfucker was singing and talking shit all of a sudden.
At the Steelers.
Towards the end, that motherfucker got quiet.
2 minutes on the clock.
Something like you do too, bitch.
7-0 ball game.
Charlie, stop it! Get off the rug! Charlie, stop it! Get off the rug!
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Oh, come on, man. You just threw that right to him. What is that? Oh, that's
Got him. Good job.
Interception. It's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what it was.
Oh, man, what the hell was that? That guy didn't read that. Man, that was a fucking single high safety, man. You dumb bitch. You knew he was going to be in the middle of the field. That guy dumb.
Yep. That's why your ass barely win all your games, so your defense dumb too, bitch.
Blind mellow jelly. I own my daddy's records.
Yeah, your team blind too.
Oh, the fuck it was. You should have shot a pre-snap read. He was standing right in the middle of the field. All he did was drop back.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Where did we step all over? Good job, Pittsburgh. Move the chains. Let's go. Let's go before the half.
Able to get to him. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Big Ben, what are you doing?
After the sack on first down.
Big Ben, what is that, man? Come on, man. You know damn well you can't run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
That's a good throw. Come on, Ben. Let's get some money on this drive.
To their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now.
So this is the division game right here.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. The Steelers signal
there is, dude. Good throw.
Timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2nd and 5.
Call it timeout. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike the ball. We need a longer feed. We need a longer throw.
Catches made.
I think that was over the line.
And he's going to be taken down with the first.
Good job, Ben.
Ravens 40. 11 yards there.
Let's go. No timeout. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go.
Throw to Ebron. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Guys, good job. Good drive.
Able to get 7 on that first.
You have time to take a shot.
2nd and 3. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That was dumb. All right, take your money, 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 take your money.
First and 10.
What are y'all doing? Y'all had one time out left.
One touchdown here. 7-0.
What the fuck was that?
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Hey man. Last time I looked, man, your coach wasn't black, man. Hey, he didn't coach a black and gold team, neither a black and yellow team. I thought his team was no wonder colorblind. And he coached a red and white team, I thought.
Oh, this dumb motherfucker.
Were able to come in and win one on the road. Philip Dorsett, big numbers.
This motherfucker had one time out left. Call a fucking time out and kick the field goal. What is wrong with this shit?
Kick it against the wind, man. They weren't going to make that.
And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. A 3-touchdown differential in the end.
Hey,
35-14, the final.
That 3 points will come back to haunt them.
And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football. between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans.
Chargers are starting to lose like crazy, man. What about the Raiders, man? The Raiders winning.
Meanwhile, in our game, just
That whole division falling apart over there.
The scoring, a tight one, 7-0 is the score. And for the call, the second half.
Yeah, gonna make the playoffs out no problem, nah. Chargers was rolling.
Charles Davis.
Oh, shut up, bitch. You don't get your ass whooped first round, don't matter. You ain't gonna beat nobody. You may have some home games. You may have some home games if them Texans keep playing the way they playing. Shit.
Resume play in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ain't got a big bitch. I'm the number 1 seed right now.
Bitch, I ain't no bottom. Shut your dumb ass up.
Winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
You two motherfuckers are doing the 69, sucking each other's dicks. You sniffing balls too, you nasty fuckers.
Yeah, you are gay, man. That's all you do is think gay shit.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
That guy ain't coming up.
The pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across
got it
the
not come up
before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
You mean fuck Coach Rao, right?
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Good job, Silvers.
He has elite instincts from his
Just put his ass and just put him in third. Hey, just put him in third down, baby.
Like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
Hey, I'm not gonna sing the song for you, man, because you already see how big he is. That's a real big country right there. Watch how he just bowl that guy over, man. Get the fuck off me, little guy. And then put him on the sideline. Knocked him out for a minute. Get your ass out of here, bitch.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
He took a hit right there. Wow.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That was part of training right there. Good throw.
There on the catch and run. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability that Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
They find some open field here, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Come on, Steelers. Come on, Steelers. Let's go.
Now, this is an example of breaking
Put that motherfucker back to sleep where he was at, man. Watch his dog or something.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's going to ball his way.
Here we go, Ingram. Here we go.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave.
Gonna pay that guy all the money he wants, dog.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he pushes forward but comes up short.
What the fuck happened there, guys?
He'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Wow. All right. You didn't even run that play.
Similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
You already snowing, man. Snowing on my channel, man. Singing the songs and shit.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
This guy tired, man. Got to call a timeout.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Ingram.
There you go, man. Call that timeout. Get them fresh. Make sure they're healthy, ready to go, not tired, and then put it down his throat.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring.
In the dance, baby.
Keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
That guy sleeping.
And it's good to make
that
it
guy sleeping.
So that drive
that guy sleeping. That guy sleeping.
Caps it off with a touchdown run.
I won't be hearing no more Steeler talk tonight, Julian. That guy sleep, man. We gave him this knockout pill, dog. Bow. Man out.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You'll hear the channel get loud in a minute.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Samuels again.
Jalen Samuels, the ball
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, guy.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
He was covered.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Pittsburgh.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
They said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to. But he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Juju Smith-Schuster.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
Roethlisberger's
a minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the guy who's following him.
Yet again, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Down,
but look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Washington.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now to Samuels.
Good defense, good defense.
They do get a
Way
yard
to slide in that slot.
Only a yard leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Good tackle.
Taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Good tackle. Put that dude to sleep, man. Coach Riley to sleep, man. Him and the commissioner snoring.
2nd sack of the evening.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Steelers 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Taken in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
And we shift our attention to Mark Ingram. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze him throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a
Good quarter, guys. Good job.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
They ain't getting them receivers, then get out.
On to it. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Able to get away, able to power through. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt, he's the one that drops him this go-around. That pass
He would not throw the ball.
Back-to-back sacks.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end,
They just ran. You ain't gonna throw
that was
it.
a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Was I pump faking or something? They wouldn't throw it.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson.
Good throw.
Complete to Brown, right side.
Just a first down, baby. Oh, 4th and 8. Wow. I forgot he got sacked twice. Sorry, they got you back in field goal range, baby.
It's 4th down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try.
On for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17.
Tucker gonna play with the Ravens, man, till he retire, man. That guy ain't never going nowhere. You gonna pay that guy. That's the best kicker in football.
That puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark. And he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh! The defense.
Being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Good return.
Out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The Steelers defense, we watch them get set to go. And they have the 3 takeaways, but still losing despite the effort that we see on the screen.
And thank goodness for that effort, because without it, they're probably really getting routed at this point. Keeping them in the game as best they can, they've got to increase their proficiency in taking the ball away, because right now they're not getting enough help from the rest of the squad.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Stays on his feet, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. This is Ingram, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And not much. Maybe a yard.
Missed the hole, Ingram. Missed the hole.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
All right, I'm taking my 4th and 4.
That time on the scramble.
Keep this drive going.
4th down.
And 1.
We really got out of bounds. We didn't get smart with you now, Jackson. Keep your ass out of bounds. Take my 4th and 4. Now you know what? That's dumb. I'll take my field goal. Do what the coach say. Coach say take your field goal.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 32-yard attempt.
Best field goal kick in football.
Kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Man, he woke up from the dead. Hey, Julian, he's awake, man. For a second, thought we gave him a knockout punch.
This game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case.
I gotta say, miracles can't happen, man. You want to be here when it does, dog. Just won't be this week, bitch.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. Man. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
It's that work done, bitch.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Need to get him, Queen. Ask him where's he going.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Then you Conrad.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh, you had that pick dog. Good defense, though, guys.
Takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. But at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like
Clark, that's right in your hands. They guys picked that off.
With this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ingram again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
We'll take our 4th and 4, but that's smart.
His carries tonight,
so we take a field goal.
Maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that.
Hey, so louder. They making me sleepy, man. About to choke on his own saliva and shit. Oh, my channel, bitch.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Tucker's kick right there. It's
somebody texting him. He's going to get a little message.
Up to 20 now.
Steelers 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
You had him all day long, guys.
Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Flushed out right.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot.
I like that throw. You tried that a couple times, that Peter. We'll fuck with Humphrey over there.
You just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Yeah, boy, getting louder and louder. He'll wake himself up after a while.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Trying to get it with Snell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
That was fourth and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't fourth in inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
Roethlisberger's pass.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger play.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know,
that's good defense by me right there. Good job, Conrad.
And you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this.
Conrad calls that INT. Look at what Conrad did. That's me right there, Conrad. Conrad say, man, they always throwing that little guy right there. All right, back it up. We see a little guy right there. We right there where he at. Bam, hit me. And then off we go. Good job.
They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
All right, don't call no timeout. Don't be dumb. Don't get nobody hurt, Pittsburgh. Good job. That's good defense right there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
All right.
So
ball game, guys.
Seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Ravens, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year.
Julian, thanks for watching, man. Let's go Seahawks.
Competition now, point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama. take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did they split? Did they drill? Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on a diamond cross, but still ain't paid